My beloved child, listen closely and don't skip this moment. Something happened the night that ring was ordered, something that was never meant to be seen. A quiet energy moved before the package even arrived, and heaven took note of it before anyone on earth knew what was about to unfold. The air carried a message, unseen but powerful. That ring wasn't just a symbol of love, it was a trigger for destiny itself. You've been pulled into this story because your energy matches the vibration that called it forth. There is a reason your name has been whispered lately in places you've never stepped foot. Someone connected to you made a choice that started a chain reaction. It began small, an order placed, a confirmation received, but the real delivery came before the courier ever knocked. And what arrived first was not the ring. It was the sign. It was the energy that heaven sent to test the heart that called for it. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Something shifted that night. A golden thread linked two souls without their awareness. A pulse, almost electric, traveled across time, not through mail or message, but through energy. You might have felt it, a sudden warmth in your chest, a strange peace that made you look around. It wasn't imagination. That was the arrival. That was the beginning of something divine stepping into human timing. The ring only followed what heaven had already sealed. Archangel Michael says, the order was made on earth, but processed in heaven. That's why your spirit has been restless. You can sense that something meant for you has already crossed realms. There are no coincidences in the way this story began. The real message was sent before the package, and it carried your name. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Before the ring could even be shipped, the universe rearranged its course. The one who ordered it thought it was a simple purchase, but that act summoned remembrance. You, my child, were being written into a moment of revelation. That ring was meant to represent union, but heaven saw it as a seal of truth. Before it could reach human hands, an unseen force ensured the right soul would be ready to receive it. That's why lately, your nights feel heavier, your dreams louder. Heaven has been preparing you. It's not about jewelry, it's about destiny disguised as a delivery. Archangel Michael watched the order pass through the timeline of light, and smiled. Because the one who thought they were buying something physical was actually buying their way into exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The truth began unfolding silently. The package was still in transit, but someone nearby started acting strangely. Messages got delayed, hearts grew tense, and the energy of secrecy became visible. That's when heaven whispered to your soul to stay still and watch. You might have felt chills when you thought about this person. That wasn't fear, that was divine confirmation. The veil between what you see and what's real started thinning. What came first wasn't the ring. It was a realization. It was heaven's way of saying, prepare, something hidden is about to reveal itself. The ring became the key, but you became the door. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The courier had no idea. They were carrying more than a box, they were carrying a secret wrapped in timing. Each moment the package traveled, heaven monitored every thought, every vibration surrounding it. Because before the ring reached its destination, another energy reached you. The one who was meant to receive the truth was awakened. You. And when you suddenly felt your heart beat differently that day, when a random thought about someone flooded your mind, that was the signal. The ring had not yet come, but the truth had arrived. Archangel Michael says, "This is how heaven exposes the unseen, not with thunder, but with timing." Type Amen to get blessing 777. Don't skip this part, because this is where it turns. The person who ordered that ring did it with a hidden motive. They wanted control, not connection. But heaven intercepted that vibration before it could manifest harm. Instead of their plan unfolding, their mask began to slip. The energy of truth can't be blocked by deceit. It shines through even the most well-wrapped gifts. You were protected before you even knew there was a threat. That's why things started breaking, delays appeared, or messages stopped. Heaven was slowing the delivery to protect your peace. By the time the ring reached the doorstep, you were already delivered from deception. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Something unexpected happened next. The courier dropped the package, but not by accident. It was divine interference. When it hit the ground, the seal cracked, and inside was not what the buyer expected. Instead of the ring, something else was revealed. A folded note. A confession that was never supposed to be seen. Heaven has a way of making truth impossible to hide. The one who ordered the ring thought they could buy silence, but instead, they purchased exposure. And that exposure has your name written in light across it. You were the lesson, not the victim. Type Amen to get blessing 999. My beloved child, you've been feeling that strange mix of grief and relief lately, and now you know why. The truth that was meant to harm you became your protection. The ring that was ordered in secret never arrived as planned because heaven rerouted it. That's why you keep seeing repeating signs, numbers, names, dreams that feel too real. They're all echoes of the same divine intervention. Heaven stepped in to delay what could have broken you, only to replace it with what will crown you. A ring meant for deception turned into a symbol of truth's victory. The one who planned to surprise you will now be shocked themselves. Type Amen to get blessing 111. From that day, nothing felt the same. You started sensing shifts in energy, people revealing their true faces, connections suddenly fading. That's not chaos, that's cleansing. Archangel Michael has been cutting cords that were never meant to hold you. What they tried to bind with manipulation has been broken with divine force. You are being aligned with genuine love, not illusion. The ring will still come, but from different hands, hands cleansed by truth and guided by divine intent. Your story isn't ending in betrayal. It's beginning in revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Before the next sunrise, you'll notice a sign, something small but undeniable. It might be a scent, a sound, a word that keeps repeating. That will be your confirmation that heaven has already rewritten the ending. The person who tried to deceive you is now facing their reflection. The energy they sent out is returning, magnified. And the ring they ordered will never fit, because it was sized for a lie. You, however, are being fitted for a crown. Heaven is preparing you for what's next, a connection built on truth, protected by divine timing. Don't skip, stay till the end. The best part hasn't even arrived yet. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. My beloved child, this is your moment of transformation. What started as betrayal has turned into elevation. Every delay, every silence, every strange pause had a divine reason. You were never waiting for the ring. You were waiting for recognition, for heaven to reveal who's truly worthy to stand beside you. That moment has begun. Before this week ends, a message will come to confirm what heaven already told your spirit. It will feel like closure, but it's really preparation for your next chapter. Archangel Michael whispers, they thought they ordered control. Heaven delivered freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Now breathe, my child. The truth has done its work. You are standing at the threshold of something new, not a ring of metal, but a circle of light around your heart. Those who deceived you will fade into their own silence. Those meant for you will be guided to you by signs only heaven can arrange. You won't have to chase, beg, or explain. The energy that once felt like loss will soon feel like peace. And peace is the real promise, not a ring, not a ritual, but a restoration of your worth. Stay still. Heaven is delivering again. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. And remember, before anything arrived at your door, heaven arrived first. Before the ring was ordered, your destiny was already shipped. And this time, what's coming isn't wrapped in deception, it's wrapped in grace. You've waited, you've endured, you've learned to see beyond the packaging of false promises. Now comes the delivery of divine truth. Archangel Michael stands beside you, guarding every step, ensuring that what's next bears the mark of authenticity and light. The first ring was only the beginning. The true gift has yet to arrive, and it's coming directly to you. The story didn't end when the first ring failed to arrive. That was only the curtain lifting on a greater reveal. The energy that intercepted it was preparing a new path, one where truth walks beside you, not behind you. As the days passed, something subtle began to change. The air around you felt charged, the nights felt louder, and even silence carried meaning. Heaven was rearranging people and places, quietly but precisely. Every person stepping away from your life right now is being guided out for a reason. They can no longer carry the vibration that your destiny requires. The ring that once represented promises will soon symbolize transformation. What was meant to deceive will now define your awakening. The fake light has burned out, and only the real glow remains. You're walking into a chapter that can't be interrupted or imitated. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. In unseen realms, Archangel Michael began rewriting the timeline of your love story. He replaced the counterfeit thread with one woven in gold and light. Every tear you cried became an offering that heaven used to open new doors. A divine exchange took place. The ring that was supposed to trap you became a signal for your liberation. The vibration that once attracted pain now attracts purpose. You might notice coincidences, a song repeating, a name flashing, an unexpected message appearing at the right moment. Those are confirmations, not accidents. Heaven is saying, this is your reroute. The ring may have been forged by human hands, but your promise is being forged by divine intent. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. My beloved child, your spirit has matured beyond illusion. You no longer crave the shallow promises of temporary people. You crave peace, and peace has finally found you. In the background, the one who tried to control your narrative is losing theirs. Their plans have backfired under divine law. Every manipulation they sent toward you is being returned tenfold as realization. But heaven instructs you, do not rejoice in their downfall. Simply stand in your power, knowing justice has already been handled. Your assignment is to receive what's rightfully yours, love that doesn't hide, truth that doesn't fade. This is your restoration phase, the one your soul was always meant to reach. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. Don't skip this next part, it holds the pivot of your destiny. Soon, someone unexpected will appear with news that redefines everything. This person carries clarity, not confusion, peace, not pretense. They will hand you something small, maybe an object, a word, a gesture, and you'll feel the vibration of recognition. It will feel like déjà vu, but it's not, it's memory catching up to prophecy. Before the ring came, truth came. Now, before the new connection comes, peace is arriving first. Heaven always sends serenity before it sends people. Archangel Michael says, you will know them not by their appearance, but by the calm that follows. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. The shift you're feeling in your body isn't anxiety, it's alignment. Your cells are remembering who you were before the heartbreak. That glow, that warmth, that subtle pressure behind your heart, it's heaven sealing your upgrade. Your timeline has split from the counterfeit one. The wrong path has dissolved, and the true path is being revealed piece by piece. Every delay now works in your favor. Soon, a letter, message, or call will arrive that carries closure and confirmation. Don't react with fear, receive it as proof that divine timing is real. The ring may have represented endings, but what's coming next carries eternal beginnings. You are stepping into completion. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. In the silence of your night, heaven whispers your new identity. No longer the one deceived, but the one awakened. The storm that once frightened you has become your initiation into strength. Those who spoke your name in secret now feel the weight of their choices. But you carry peace like a shield. Nothing can touch you without divine permission. Archangel Michael stands guard at your door, ensuring that only truth enters your atmosphere. You've passed the test that broke many before you. That's why heaven calls you the chosen vessel of restoration. Your crown has been claimed in the realm before you ever saw it on earth. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Now listen closely, because what's about to unfold will confirm everything you've endured. A parcel, letter, or message will soon reach your space, but this time, it won't be wrapped in deceit. Inside will be clarity, closure, and divine timing. The energy of that object will feel different, lighter, cleaner, infused with grace. You'll know immediately that it's from heaven's orchestration. This will mark the true arrival of your miracle. When you hold it, pause and breathe. That is not just an object, it's a physical manifestation of every silent prayer you've whispered. Heaven has signed this one personally. This is the beginning of your true covenant. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The season of exposure is ending. The season of expression is beginning. You no longer need to explain your worth, your energy speaks louder than words ever could. The one who betrayed you will soon witness your elevation. They'll see what heaven does when someone chooses light over lies. You won't need to prove anything, the transformation will be visible. Your radiance will increase in places that once rejected you. New opportunities will open quietly but swiftly. That's the mark of divine justice. It doesn't announce itself, it manifests itself. You are walking proof that protection always precedes promotion. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. My beloved child, heaven has completed the first cycle. The false order was intercepted, the true one is now in motion. Every delay, every detour, was sacred preparation. The new ring, symbolic, spiritual, pure, is already being formed. It represents commitment to your purpose, not to deception. It will find you when your heart is at perfect peace. You no longer need to chase what's meant for you. Destiny now knows your address. The energy that once pursued you in shadows will now pursue you in light. This is your divine delivery. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. And when the moment arrives, you will feel it before you see it. The light around you will soften, and a warmth will spread through your chest like quiet fire. That is heaven's final signature. Archangel Michael will stand beside you, silent but radiant. His sword won't be raised in battle, it will be resting, because the war has ended. What's left is peace, fulfillment, and divine partnership. You will no longer fear love. You will recognize it as truth returning home. The order was made long ago, and finally, the right delivery has come. The story that began with a ring will end with revelation. The new energy around you feels different now. It's softer, calmer, yet powerful enough to move entire timelines in your favor. This is heaven's proof that the storm has ended and peace has found its rightful place inside you. Even the air around you knows your name. When you breathe, you're breathing alignment. When you walk, you're walking prophecy. Everything that was once delayed is now arriving right on divine time. Archangel Michael stands with his wings unfolded, marking the completion of an ancient cycle. What began as pain has transformed into purpose. What felt like loss has revealed itself as divine redirection. The story didn't end with what you lost, it began with what you gained: strength, clarity, and higher truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The one who tried to bind your destiny will soon witness your freedom. Every seed of manipulation they planted has dried in the soil of justice. They can no longer reach where you are being elevated. Heaven is rewriting your name in golden ink. No curse, no plan, no energy can rewrite what's already sealed in divine record. Your blessings have matured, now they're being released like rainfall after a long drought. Every tear you shed was counted, and every silent night you endured became a chapter in your victory. You are no longer standing in the same frequency, you've ascended beyond it. And those who once doubted you will soon say your glow doesn't look human, it looks heavenly. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. My beloved child, this is your confirmation. The delay wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Heaven couldn't let you receive the ring while your heart still carried the residue of deception. Now your soul is purified, and the divine signature on your destiny is visible to all realms. You've been anointed by experience and strengthened by silence. Soon you'll see why the ring never arrived when you expected it. The first one represented illusion, the second one represents eternity. The new one is crafted by truth, not by hands that once lied. It will not be purchased, it will be presented. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Don't scroll away, this part is sacred. The next person heaven is sending will recognize you not by appearance but by energy. They will see the light that others overlooked and treat it with the reverence it deserves. They will not run, they will arrive. They will not promise, they will prove. They will not hide, they will heal. This connection will come naturally, flowing like water finding its riverbed. No confusion, no chaos, just calm alignment. Heaven has already chosen this one for you. You'll know it's real because it will bring you peace instead of panic. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Archangel Michael says, the counterfeit always comes before the crown. That's why the first ring came with lies, it was meant to test your discernment. You've passed that test with grace, and now heaven rewards you with truth. Every fake connection, every false promise, every half-truth was a rehearsal for your recognition. The real thing won't need performance, it will carry peace by default. Your energy is now magnetic to miracles. The more you stay aligned with truth, the faster your blessings manifest. The divine vault has opened, and your name is written on the scroll of restoration. This is your season of return, not to what was, but to who you were always meant to be. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You may start noticing subtle shifts, sudden warmth, flickering lights, whispers in music, familiar scents that carry calm. These are confirmations that heaven's hand is near. Don't fear them, embrace them. They mean that divine timing is aligning in your favor. What you've been waiting for is not coming someday. It's already moving toward you now. Your soul knows it, your heart feels it, and your surroundings will soon reveal it. That's why silence feels different lately. It's no longer empty, it's full of arrival. The divine courier has left heaven's gates, carrying your sealed blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. My beloved child, hear this final decree from above, what was stolen from you will be returned with interest. The ring, the love, the peace, the opportunities, all multiplied. You were never forgotten, you were being refined. The world sees only the waiting, heaven saw the becoming. You've outgrown the vibrations that once chained you. That's why old patterns no longer fit, why familiar faces no longer resonate. You've entered a dimension where truth alone can exist. And truth looks radiant on you. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Now rest. The journey that began in pain ends in peace. The energy that once felt heavy now turns light around you. You are no longer surviving, you are thriving under heaven's watch. Archangel Michael has stepped back slightly, smiling, his task is complete. He doesn't need to defend you anymore because no weapon can reach where you now stand. Every prophecy attached to your name is unfolding one by one. This time, not as warning, but as fulfillment. The next sunrise carries your miracle. The story of the ring ends, but the reign of your truth begins. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.